Hello, all of my Crash Bears. My name's Chronicle Blue. Welcome back to more Crash. You know what? I wish I remember the name of the game. XS. In Europe, it is The Huge Adventure in the Americas. Or, as the UK calls us, the Colonials. Or the Colonies. It's one of those two. I remember seeing a little thing from TikTok, and I just thought it was such a cool little name. Yeah, we are obviously not going to get the boxes here, first and foremost. There's just a lot to go on and try to do there. And we are unable to do it without the red gem, so, you know, that's another reason why we can't do it. So, in order, just to, like, save us time, we're not even going to worry about that here. We're just going to do what we can. And then it's once we finish the overall thing, that's when we are going to go ahead and just go back, collect the boxes, and then we are going to do the whole bunch of stuff and such and such and such and stuff and such. You know, the relics. That's it, the relics. I promise I know what I'm saying. It's just been a day. And to make it even better, you know, there's lightning nearby. I feel like that's an incomplete graphic up there. I feel like there needs to be, like, a little more, but oh well. You know, can't fix the game. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of reason to complain about stuff that, you know, doesn't really matter in the long scheme of things. You know, like, it works, it's fine. It's just cosmetic, it's alright. Okay. I thought there was a thing up there, but there isn't. You know, you never know in these games. The best thing to do here is just to really take your time, you know. Again, we're not going for any of this stuff right now. We will in the future, just not right now. So don't worry about it. If you're trying to watch us to, like, figure out how to do stuff and such, you know, it's alright. Also, I went to Target today just because, one, I wanted to reward myself, and two, I needed to change for a garage sale. As well as, there's this cute little fan in the bullseye section. It's like $5. It's really tiny. It's USB powered, so you know it's not going to be like the most powerful thing ever. Okay, I guess you're not going to do it. But I just wanted it because my room gets very hot, as you've heard me complain about quite a few times. And it's actually really quiet. Like, I'm surprised how quiet it is. Like, I started recording it with, like, nothing going on just to see, like, how it does. And it, like, nothing. It does not get picked up on my recording stuff. So I'm like, holy moly. That is very impressive for me. Just to see that, hey, like, it's good. Like, it is super quiet. You get, like, alright air from it. It's not, like, if you have the budget, and if you're not recording, then just go get, like, a regular fan, you know? But, like, for something really tiny, just to help, like, a little tiny bit, without it being, like, so loud that it picks up on your audio, go ahead, do it. And if it does pick up on your audio, I got some bad news to tell you. Your audio might be a little too high. You might need to turn that down a little bit. Because, like, I can hear my fans in the bedroom, but it does not pick up on the audio. I don't have to do any noise reduction, which is fantastic. I very much appreciate that. Again, I used to have to do noise reduction on every single audio that I did, and it would make it sound, like, granted clean, but also at some parts it would, like, cut out my talking and make it sound like I was, like, a robot or something. Like, even if I was being, like, energetic, but, like, and that, and you, but don't, and like, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrendous, so. It's the things that you don't know that you find out later on. You're like, oh yeah, I got this. I got this in the bag. Then you're like, you don't. And it's like, well, I tried. So, everything's just like a learning curve. So, it doesn't matter how long you've been doing something. You might still have bad audio. You just gotta keep messing around with it until you get to the point where you don't need effects anymore. That's the part where you're like, wow. That's cool. I'm glad I don't need this anymore. You know, still there if you need it, but, like, to be at the point where you don't have to do audio to it, do any audio effects anymore, just to make it sound normal, that's great. Now, there are 2 nitros. V. Oh man, if only there was a nitro crate here. Oh hey, look, right there. Gonna swim under this eel, get that gem, and there we go. Again, for the water ones and the airplane ones, you can totally just go ahead and get the relic once you've like done it the first time. You don't have to get the speed shoes, because the speed shoes are not gonna help you when you are flying and or swimming, which doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, I get that while swimming, you know, wearing a nice pair of shoes isn't really going to help a whole lot, unless it's flippers. But then again, I feel like they could have done, like, you know, speed flippers. You know, just something. I feel like that would have made sense. But, oh well, you know, I guess they don't want you to rush the water levels too much. Which, I'm thankful for. Again, I just feel like they could have done something. Maybe not in the Game Boy Advance version, but maybe in, like, you know, the console version. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe... Ah, sweet goodness. They are firing at me. Get away! I don't need you! Ah, sweet goodness. They were really going after us there. I did want to talk about a little bit about the radio station that I recently found. It's called Radio-Calico. It's an app as well as a website, but it's pretty good, actually. Like, they play a good mix of stuff, and there's no ads, completely free, no signing up, no nothing. You just go there, hit play, download the app, hit play, and you're going. And it just plays a good mix of stuff. It plays, like, you know, the 80s rock, the 80s pop, the 80s metal. Then it plays, like, new rock, new pop, new metal, some soundtracks here and there. And it goes from, like, the artists that you know to artists that you don't know, but they've been around for a while. Like, the Toucan Steel Drum Band. I found out about them from the radio station, and they're pretty good. It's just, like, if you are a person that can listen to a little bit of everything, it's perfect for you. If you like only one style of music and you can't tolerate anything else, maybe not for you. Me, I can. I can totally tolerate. I can even tolerate songs I don't like. I'm like, you know what? I'm not a big fan of this song, but meh. You know, I'd rather still just. Why would you do that to me? I'd rather still stay on the station and suffer through like one song I don't like to listen to more songs that I could like. And that's a pretty good trade-off for me. The only song that came up that I didn't like was Falling Away From Me by Korn. That's the only recent song I could think of that I'm like, yeah, I don't like this. But again, you can also rate if you like it or don't like it, and it's just constantly going 24/7. It's not even a giant, oh speak goodness. It's not even like this giant, big radio brand or something. No, it's just like a little mom and pop shop, and they wanted to stream music online, have an online radio thing with no ads. You can donate to it and get merchandise, which is super cool. I'm not being sponsored by this, by the way. I just enthusiastically talk about free stuff because that's about perfect in my price range. Free. That is my perfect price range. Absolutely free. We missed that box right there. Do we want to die? Yeah, we'll go ahead and die. I'd rather go ahead and take a little bit of time right now just to go and get that instead of just, you know, because I think we're not even halfway through it yet. I think we still have, like, another thing to go. So I'm completely fine with dying here. But it's cool. And, again, if you've never heard of them before, I don't doubt it. They're very local, but they're also online. So if you have an internet signal or even download the app, you can still get it. And it's pretty good. I like it. It makes the day go by a little bit faster for me. And I get the chance of discovering the names of 80 songs that I hear all the time and don't know what they are. Yeah. As well as I get to discover some new stuff that I might not have heard of otherwise. I'm not talking about like lesser known artists. I mean like less than 100,000 plays on Spotify. Like very underground. At least that's what I consider underground. Anything less than like 100,000. If they don't have like 1 million hits on a song, I consider that underground. Like, unless you heard it on TikTok or whatever. No, speak goodness. Yeah, get that. There we go. Yeah, it's just cool. I'll link it in the description, just so you have an easy way in order to find it. They're always 24/7, so you can even wait until after the episode to check it out. Or just find it, bookmark it, give it a listen to for like 4 or 5 songs, see if you like it, see if you hate it. You know, that kind of thing. But I had to go get my oil change today, which was a lot of fun, I tell you what. But luckily, I had a little coupon, so, you know, it took the price in half. I'm like, hey, I like that. I also got a little Sonic. A little plush Sonic that did not have the... it didn't have the barcode with it. So I just went up to, like, the workers. I'm like, hey, there's no barcode on this. I couldn't find a similar one like it either. So what's this price? They looked it up, and they're like, we're going to charge the same as, like, this other one with just slightly longer legs. I'm like, okay, cool. And it was my budget. So I'm like, awesome. And the string wasn't long enough for it to go around my rearview mirror like I planned, but it was just enough for it to dangle around my little sun blinder, sun pass, sun view thingy. Not the sun pass, but like the sun view hider maker go awayer. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just hanging on the little clip there, and it looks perfect. It completely fine. So now I have a little passenger, a little Sonic, and of course, what comes on after I get into my car and hang up the little Sonic in my car? Open Your Hearts by Crush 40. And what was it doing? It was raining and thundering and storming. I'm like, this is a sign that I made the best decision ever. I still drove carefully, of course, but it was really nice. Here you have Drip Drip Drip, which is not that bad. The only part where you're gonna have difficulty with this level is if you do the time relic. That's the only part where you're gonna have difficulty. But like, if you you'll be fine for the most part if you don't use it. Like, you'll be all right. This part is actually a little bit of a think tank, where you got to be careful about how you do this. You gotta go up here, and you destroy that, jump up here, hit that, go over, 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 go right here. Now, you gotta be quick about this. No. I say as I am then not quick. Now, you're almost done. You're almost done, I promise. I know this is the part where you're probably freaking out and you're like, I don't understand this, I gotta look it up. Alright. Okay, or also use an Aku Aku. That literally also works. Alright, now that is fine. Now we're going to jump off that one and hit that. Yeah, see, this is the part where it was a little bit of a think tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it was so much of a think tank that I forgot about these little things. And don't worry, your belly flop cannot reach it, so we gotta do that one again. But, you know, I'm here to show you how to do it properly. Because I know I did it improperly so much. So to show all y'all how to do it right, you know, oh, speak goodness, why? Actually. There we go. Yeah, we always have a backup. And if you don't know what to do and there's no backup, die. In the game. In the game, of course. I don't mean for anything else. Got it. And we can go right over here. We might be able to go and get that. I'm not too sure. Okay, well, I wasn't sure about us getting that one anyway, so I'm glad we died. And if we don't get it this time, then I'm just going to go ahead and cut to when we do get it, because I understand that this is getting a little annoying. You know, that's Crash Bandicoot, you know? It's a little annoying, but not enough that you stop playing and hate the entire game series. Okay, we're going to try one more time, and if I die again, then we are officially just going to cut, because I know I just said that, but we died really early on that one. So we're just going to go right up here, jump on over, going to destroy that, because we do not care about the Wampa Fruit. We have like 50 lives, we'll be fine. Get up here. Look at that, look at that. Bam! Like we timed it. Jump on over. Jump on over. Stop right here. Walk on over. Right here. Right here. There is going to be one right up there. Okay. Now for that one, we're gonna have to get up on top of there. Nah. Okay. Whew. Look at that. There we go. Okay, I'm surprised we actually didn't die from that one. And we know that we have these two over here. Is anyone else getting a little lightheaded here? Because sweet goodness, like, sometimes the bonus can, like, really be a think tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Nah. Okay, so gonna go ahead and hit that just to see if we... Ah, almost. We almost had it. Cut. Okay, so this is how you do it. Go up here, give that a second, slide jump, jump, jump. Don't get too close, so that way you're still over here instead of dying in the platform. And then we start the way all the way back. And you've seen this part, so I think I can just go ahead and, you know. Okay, that was really close. You know, I like talking. Let's... Never mind. That's what we call a sign. Okay, and we're back. If you just do all that in one fluid motion, you're good. Now we can get these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, there's only 2 boxes left, and those would be the nitros. And there you go. Oh yeah, that's where the majority of the issues are. But luckily, once you do that, it's super easy. Okay, I thought there was a rat up there. Sorry, but the stupid time relic got to me. Believe it or not, the time relic was the most recent thing I've done. What? Who knew? Who does a time relic last? In previous Crash games, specifically in the racing or the ball levels, I would go through and do the relic after beating the level so I didn't have to go back and do it. But there were times when I would be like very hesitant and try really hard to just go and get the thing that I needed. All the boxes, I mean. So I didn't have to later. Be very careful. Do not get button happy with that one. You will fall and you will die. And yes, if you've never played a Crash game before, first off, congrats. You know, this is quite a unique way to get started, but it still counts. Sweet goodness. If you fall into a pit or anything like that, then, you know, you will die. Look at that. Now here, there is a part coming up where we will have to double jump and death tornado spin. Specifically after that checkpoint box. It's not there, but it is close. Gonna get that, and that. And if it's not close, then I'm just a giant fool. Which could also be possible. I don't think it's here. Seeing as how there's only 5 boxes left, I don't think it's here. But be careful with those frogs. If you're doing the time relic, then they will just do that. The hit detection on the frogs is very unique. Unfortunately. And there we go. Got the gem. We have the pistol. Final countdown. the final regular level. Hello and welcome back. So, what happened? Well, funny thing, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna love it so much. My capture card did the thing that it does very rarely, where it's like, hey, you recorded for over 36 minutes. We're gonna make the footage go away. Boop! And I'm like, awesome, love that. They're like, great, now just record it all. I'm like, you got it, I'll happily do that. It doesn't remove all the footage, just all the footage after 36 minutes. Why it does this, I don't know. I just stopped questioning it, and now I just try to do stuff correctly, but I get caught up in the moment, and stuff happens. So, we're showing you how to go and do this boss battle here, which I'm doing fantastic at, mind you. What we have to do is we just have to avoid the little reticle here, jump up into the platform, wait for the reticle to turn red. If you can't see color, I'm sorry, I don't know exactly what to say to help you with that. Wow, I'm just trying to not waste my time here. We're going to shoot the 3 gems, then it will play the bad ending, and then the end credits. Because this is not the finale of the Let's Play, of course we're going to skip the end credits, and I'm going to show you all the boxes to break in the previous level that we missed the box in. Wow, I'm just... sweet goodness. I believe the reason why I'm a little all jumpy and all over the place is just because I just recorded me finishing this boss fight for the second time, only for me to realize that I was not recording. So that's great. So yes, the best thing to do here is just go for red, green, yellow, or left, middle, right if you can't see a color. Again, I'm sorry there's no colorblind mode option in this game, but, you know, I do like when games include a colorblind option. That way everyone can enjoy it. I don't know, even though I'm not colorblind, I just like enabling the colorblind mode. It just makes it so I can see stuff a little bit better. And I'm not even colorblind. I can see color perfectly fine, but little shapes and symbols help. And there we go. You fool! It will take me forever to fix this mess. Super! You got all the crystals. Let's hope there's enough power in these to reverse Cortex dirty work. Rash, you've done well, but Cortex is still a threat to us, as the space station and planetary minimizer have not been destroyed. We must go back and retrieve the gems and relics from each location. And credits. Great. Now, because I've already gotten the gem previously, that's how I know where all the boxes are. The gems are not going to be there at the end. I will still show off how to break all the boxes and what they all are, but that's about it. In fact, because I already have the gem, the only parts that I really need to show is how to get to the nitro part with the Aku Aku, which is what I'm going to do. Because the rest of it, I really don't need to do. I still broke the majority of the boxes. The 3 little doodads, you know, kind of self-explanatory. But, you know, if I can, I'll go ahead and show it all off and then just, like, I don't know, remove that previous part that I did. Except for the gem. That's the part where I'll keep that in, because, you know, kind of need that. Okay, so we're going to go up here, up here, up here. Wait for him to put his little arms up. Slide. Boop. A TNT, a jump over. Hold on, nothing here. Don't get up yet. There's going to be another thing similar to this, but there's going to be a crash head box above the nitro. That's what we're going to use Aku Aku for. There is no other way in order to destroy that, from what I can tell. Well, I guess assuming you didn't break the TNT crates, not TNT crates, sweet goodness, the striped crates previously, then you could, in theory, be able to get up there with a double jump or so. It's a risk, but isn't everything in life? Alright, I'm just going to go and show you how to do this right here. Of course, you know, you're going to spin on top of the arrow in order to stop it from going forward, and sweet goodness, and there we go. Coconut. All the way right here. Under. It's going to go up. Under. Hey look, nitro. Hey look, a crash box. But chronically blue, I hear you say. Wouldn't the nitro break the crash box? Nope. It is just out of reach. Okay, cool. What's next? This. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. maybe don't play with numbers when you're jumping on the boxes. Because I almost just lost count. Yes, that is the most difficult part right there, is just making sure you have Aku Aku there. So then you can just go through and get it all. I'm still going to show off how to get all the rest of the boxes, just because we can. I'm going to save Aku Aku because I know I'm going to need them. We get to follow these boxes. Don't worry about that nitro. That's still going to be there. Okay, so here's what it looks like when you finally get here. Now, again, you're gonna go right here. Okay, great. Now, don't die. There in like 5 seconds, so you're literally fine. Don't worry about it. I know something in you is like, ooh, I must break it. Don't. Sweet goodness, don't. Just leave it there. It will take care of itself. Okay, here we have the bonus platform. What's the bonus platform? Well, it's the part where you get bonuses. I'm sure I didn't have to explain that to you. This is our 20th time going through one. But at the end of this bonus platform area room showcase with the stuff and the ding-dangs is the green nitro crate breaker thingy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what I mean. And there we died. That's great. We're going to do this again. So make sure to double jump when you jump off that little TNT area right there. If I'm going too fast for you, I apologize. It's just that I've done this 3 times now, and I am ready to go and take a nap. Okay, TNT. Great. Jump on over. Nitro. That also works, I guess. Sweet goodness. You know, sometimes I just need a nap. And by need a nap, I mean I take a nap. And by take a nap, I mean a 3-hour resting period where I recharge my batteries for about, 10 minutes of juice and then get tired again, so I have to take another nap. Don't touch that nitro. It's nitro. What? Who knew? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 6, 9. That's it. A, B, C, D, E. I gotta keep it entertaining for y'all. Okay, what do we do here? We're going to slide, jump again, and then do the Death Tornado spin right over this. Don't believe me? Here we go. Look at that, first try. At least on this recording. That is going to be the end of the problematic error here. Thank goodness. All you have to do right here, guess what? 1, 2, F. Get the face. Do not go to the platform right there. Jump over it. Look at that. And now when we return, there's going to be 1 box left. Look at that, 1 box left. It's like I know this stuff. Now double jump, go over here. Bonk. That's it. And now we just have to make it to the end of the level. Which, thankfully, if you die, it's not the end of the world. You just have that 1 box left, and that's it. And then, yep, this is where the gem would be right there. Anyway, I already got it. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all next time when we have a less unique ending to a Crash video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all later. Goodbye, my Super Crash Bears.